Okay, so moving on to signing your first clients. So I'm going to share with you my strategy. Sorry about something in my throat. I'm going to share with you my strategy that works every time, but especially as a newbie or trying to sign your first clients or trying to sign any clients. Like, this is what I do and it works, okay? And this is what I tell my clients to do too. So first of all, if you haven't done already, decide on your niche. Now, I know I say this a lot because it's so important. I don't think I've mentioned it for a while actually. So if you don't have a niche yet, figure out what you are passionate about. Who do you want to help? Who do you want to work with? And then show up as the go-to expert within that niche. Like, show up as that person now. Even if you are new, it doesn't matter. You don't have to wait a certain length of time to then be known as the go-to expert. Even if your account is brand new, it's the best place to start. Like, position yourself as the expert right now. So share educational content, share tips, tricks, advice, how-tos. It works. People will see you as an authority, as a leader, that you know what you're talking about. Do not worry that everybody else is sharing tips and advice. Because they're sharing the tips and advice, they're the people that are going to be getting the clients. And because you have your niche, the people in your niche are not necessarily following lots of other social media managers. So just because you are connected to other social media managers doesn't mean that your dream clients are. So if you're sharing a tip about hashtags, engagement, whatever it is, your dream client probably has never heard that advice before. So don't get overwhelmed about all the people sharing tips and tricks and advice. That's going to happen no matter what industry you are in. So make sure that you are showing up as the leader and the go-to expert right now. Show up on video every single day. Now, this is really scary when you're first starting out in business, but ask yourself this question. In 3 months' time, will you be showing up on video? I can guarantee the answer is going to be yes. So start now. There is no point waiting. There is never going to be an ideal time. There is never going to be a perfect moment. So start doing it right now. Let people get to know the real you. And by showing up on video, that is exactly what you are going to do. People are going to know you, like you, and trust you because they've seen you on video. They've seen you as a real person. They've heard your voice. They've seen how you are. And it works 100%. So share tips and tricks on there as well. Share how-to tutorials. Share your story. Share behind the scenes. What goes on in your life? Why should people hire you over hiring somebody else? And that leads me on to sharing your story. So share your story on your feed and share your story in your videos too. Why did you start your business? What is it that sets you apart from the rest? And when you have a niche as well, you can share your passion about whatever that niche is. I always say mix your passion with your business and you'll never have to work a day again. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, when you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. Next, reach out to dream clients. Do this every single day. Watch their stories and react to their stories. Slide into the DMs, comment on their posts and share tips with them. So I do this all the time. I'll have a look through who's watching my stories, and if I've never reached out to that person before, I'll be like, why have I never reached out to you? Like, you're watching my stories. So I'll watch their stories, I will respond to their stories, I will chat to them, I'll share tips, I'll share tricks, and just build up that relationship with people from the very beginning. Don't just sit there waiting for people to come to you. You want to be going out there and searching for your dream clients. This is another reason why having a niche is so important. It's so much easier to find your dream client when you know exactly who they are. If you're just open to everybody, it's going to be really hard to try and find those people. So then next is make it easy for people to find out about you and your services and what you offer. So you want to be talking about your services multiple times a week. If you consume my content in my emails, on Facebook Lives, on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever, you'll know that I always talk about my services, but it's not in a way like, buy this thing now, buy this thing now. I usually do it through storytelling and then offer you an option to book in a call with me or click the link to find out more. But if you're not telling people about what you do and what you offer, how is anybody ever going to know that they can work with you? So have a link in your bio on Instagram, share links to Facebook, make sure that people can easily find out what you do. On Instagram, I highly recommend that you have a highlight for your services. Whenever you're talking about a service, highlight it to your Instagram. So if anyone is checking out your feed, if you've not spoken about it on stories for a couple of days, they can still find out what it is that you're selling just by looking at your Instagram highlights. It's these little easy tricks that you might not have thought of, but they work, trust me. So yeah, that's it. That's my top tips on how to sign clients. So I wanted to find out what you are going to be doing this week to go out there and sign a client this week. It's Monday. I'm going to set you a challenge that by Friday, I want you to have got at least 2 leads from potential clients. So whether that's messaging people on Instagram, in the direct messages, sending voice notes, showing up on stories, using the poll option as well. You'll notice I do this all the time. People vote in polls a lot. So if someone has voted in your poll that they want to know more information about your products or services, reach out to them and start a conversation. You'll be surprised at how easy it actually is once you start doing these things every single day. So I really hope that's helped. I'm loving how many people are on here. I don't see any comments come up, so I'm guessing that there are no comments. If you do have anything that you want to add, just message me on here, leave a comment, and I will get back to you. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's have an amazing week. Just a reminder about Bali. See, this is how I like to fit in a little bit of a sales plug. That applications will close at 1 p.m. tomorrow UK time. So if you are wanting to register your interest for the early bird offer for Bali, then you only have until 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. That's like, what time are we on now? 5. That's like 8 hours from now. I hope I can do maths. So make sure that you are sending me a message. You are booking in your call. I'm heading off to Mexico on Friday, which means next week I won't be taking any calls. So you only have this week and the following week after that to get on the phone with me to get the early bird saving for Bali. And I already have a number of people booked in for calls right now. So there's not many opportunities left. So let me know if you are interested, and I will catch you all again tomorrow for another live. Have an awesome day or an awesome evening or an awesome morning whenever it is you watch this video. Catch you later, guys.